Are you tired of being called a noob?
Yes.
Do you want to impress your crush with a badass kill streak?
Yeah, boy.
Do you want to become a human aimbot just like Ninja?
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
The first keyword is muscle memory. Almost all movements we make are not conscious but intuitive. For example, we reach for the glass and we hold it without having to coordinate everything. When you play a lot, this muscle memory comes over time. At some point you have to rely on this muscle memory and no longer on your hand-eye coordination. What I mean by that is that you need to stop thinking, the scope must be over the target and then I will shoot. The ultimate discipline in this category is a flick shot. You don't aim at the opponent but slightly off target, which causes a headshot through a muscle contraction. In the beginning this can be a bit strange, but over time you will become extremely fast thanks to this technique. Because by not waiting for the eye's feedback, you are faster. No worries when you don't hit the target. It's not bad because your body still memorizes the movement. The more movements you store in your arm, the more you can access when you need to make a flick shot. At some point, you can hit just about anything, assuming you play 12 hours a day. But wait, before you start practicing, it is very important to adjust the mouse correctly. The keyword here is DPI, dots per inch. The higher this number is, the more sensitive the mouse gets. At some point, the mouse flies around. The more expensive the mouse, the higher is the DPI you can set. But you shouldn't do that. If you have problems with aiming, try to lower your DPI. You can do this in-game, in the Windows system settings, or in the mouse driver. Okay, now the DPI number fits you perfectly. But now you notice that to aim properly, you have to move your whole arm. That's the way it is supposed to be. Of course, now the question is how large of a mousepad you need. The answer, as large as your desktop allows it to be. Some people actually play with huge mousepads. But don't worry when it comes to the mouse. You do not need to buy the most expensive gaming mouse there is. You won't use those gigantic DPI numbers anyway. The only thing you need is function keys. Depending on the game, it is highly recommended to put skills on mouse button 4 and 5. Some mice even have a key that changes the DPI number when you hold it down. But the most important thing is to try out what you like best. Speaking of settings, some people still don't understand. If you don't have at least 60 frames per second in your game, you need to lower the graphics. Pros play on low settings anyway. Frames per second are really important because the image gets much more fluid. You have way more images that your brain can work with, so you can predict and calculate more easily. If possible, get a monitor with 144 Hz, or even 120 will be enough. Anything's better than 60, so you're a little ahead of most people. Okay, your adjustments are perfect, but you still lose. Then the problem is most likely your movement. Just pretend you're a Chinese driver. Turn without giving a signal. Do something like this. So unpredictable, no one knows how to shoot you. Often your mind is somewhere else when an opponent is standing in front of you. Therefore, you have to train yourself to be in constant motion and to randomly press keys. You do this until it becomes intuitive for you. On top of that, you have to aim while doing it. So you have to practice that too. For this, you simply go into the training range. Shoot everything while you are in motion. Now all you need is some positioning and some tactics, but these differ from game to game. But generally, the following rules apply to every game. The high ground wins, and try to shoot from cover as often as possible.